Welcome to the party, we got the takes, no chase. Straight shooter podcast, winning the race.
Hey everybody, it's Big Ed here on this Saturday. Could you believe it, guys? We're doing a special show today on Saturday. It's around close to 4 o'clock here on the East Coast. And we have a show for you guys today. So much going on in the NFL with the NFC, NFC pretty much being wide open. For the last couple weeks before, guys like Tom Brady and whatnot, they were talking about the Eagles being the team to beat. And they definitely didn't look like the team to beat the last couple games. We had another couple teams that were pushing their way forward. We had the Cowboys were actually making it look like they were going to make a mini run. But much to many of our happiness, they did not do that in the last game against the Lions. So, you have the Bears, you have the Packers. Carrie, I'm going to go to you first. What do you see with what's happening in the NFC, and how do you see this thing moving forward?
I'm impressed with the Bears, man. I think the Bears right now they put belt to ass against us. So I think they're it's either between them or the Rams. Right now the way the Eagles are playing, it's one and done with us, man. I ain't even gonna front. Not right now, not after 2 losses. If they don't beat the Chargers, it's just gonna be bad. I tell you.
But do you think though it's because of the lack of talent, or do you think it's the lack of one-two?
I think it's a lack of execution, man. I think they're just not executing. They're missing blocks. They're missing tackles. I mean, I don't like to come up with excuses, but maybe it was a 5 days rest. Who knows? But it was just ugly. I mean, Chicago had 5 days rest too, and they were traveling, so can't use that excuse really. But see what happens. Just not optimistic right now. I usually am.
Yeah, I mean, Ben,
this weather's getting to me, man. It's cold. I'm getting old.
You look the youngest out of all of us there, Gary. I can tell you that right now.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Ben, you're the outsider looking in. What do you think? Even though your 49ers are looking pretty good, that's not what I meant. But you're the one lone non-Eagles fan here. What do you think with with everything that's going on, and how do you foresee this thing moving forward?
I just think the Eagles just need to get more aggressive. I think they have a legitimate shot to, get things going against the Chargers. Chargers are missing both of their tackles. So the Eagles' defensive line should tee off on Herbert if he plays. But I think that it would be a good opportunity for the Eagles to try something new, or just to continue to add more RPOs to their plays or whatever, just to get something going, create momentum, light a fire. That's what they need. Like we were talking about last show, they need to get a fire lit. Someone needs to do it and get them going, because if they don't, I see a 2023 happen again, like Carrie said, maybe one and done, depending who they play first.
Yeah, I mean, look, they got to be hungry. A lot of times when you go into a restaurant after you ate right before you go, you're just not hungry.
They got to get more creative on offense too, man. Because I just heard on WIP yesterday. They were talking. The Eagles run the lowest percentage of crossing routes in the league. They run hitch routes 28% of the time. I forget the other numbers, but it's just ridiculous, man. Stop running this vanilla ass offense and start opening it up, Patullo.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw more eggs at your house.
I love the vociferousness.
Well, and not to mention too, what's hurting the Eagles is they rank 28th in the league on third down conversions.
Yeah.
Wow.
That is.
Yeah, but you know why? What was the difference between this year and last year?
They're just
stronger running
calling. The offense isn't gearing up. They're just not getting it done.
Well, last year, 3rd and 1.
There's more 3rd and longs now.
Exactly.
And they're stopping the tush push. The tush push ain't working anymore.
Well, it's because you don't have no push.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
No,
you
just-
have injuries on the line.
Yep.
Your running game isn't clicking on all cylinders right now. It's firing on all cylinders.
right.
And I said, and you have an injured center, an injured guard, one guard out. Mailata's not playing very well for him. Again, like, he could any team would be the best player in the field, but on our team he's not.
Right.
And that's a big, that's a lot of guys who are banged up.
Ton of guys that are banged up right now.
Yeah.
But that's still not an excuse. So listen, in this time of the year, every team has somebody that's hurt. Every team is, so you got to find a way. That's the difference. That's the difference. You maybe like in Kellamore last year, you had some. They look. Let's be honest. They were lucky with the offensive line last year, but even so, you have to find a way to get the ball into the hands of your playmakers or the guys that are getting open. And that's why there's such a disconnect there that I see right now with this team that I don't see where they're getting the ball. They're one dimensional. Meaning, whenever I see their game plan, they're usually focused on one guy. Right? It was Goddard one week. It was Devontae Smith another week. It was AJ Brown the last few weeks. So, what the heck? You have playmakers in 3 or 4 or 5 different spots. You got to take what the defense is giving you, and I don't understand why that is not happening. I don't see it as much.
Well,
Did
I
you guys?
watched. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Ben.
I was going to say, did you guys watch that Hard Knocks?
Yeah, that's what I was just going to bring up.
Yeah.
What is that
I was
on?
gonna-
It's
on
HBO.
I was going to
No,
say
that's
it
fine.
was
I was looking
quite,
for Netflix.
as an Eagles fan, it was kind of quite unwatchable because it follows our last 2 losses.
Yeah.
It was like they showed the highlights of the Cowboys game. They're like, it hyped up the Cowboys so bad
Well, that's not a shock.
because they just beat the Chiefs and they beat the
Yeah.
Eagles. So they showed them highlights and they showed us losing to the Cowboys and losing to the Bears. But there were some things that the team was saying to each other, like the adversity outside is making them tighter inside. Like the way it looks like is the team is still together. There's no bickering or anything like that. They're all, and it's kind of like they're putting it like them against the world kind of attitude, but it's got to show on the field.
Well,
Just
that's
hasn't
good if
yet.
it's working. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of get I definitely understand what you're saying. But I don't
That's
know.
the positive I took out of a pretty damn
Yeah.
negative show.
But and another good thing to see too is like, everybody says, just by watching the games, I don't see Hurts doing anything. Hurts was like, he was active on the sidelines during the Hard Knocks episode.
Yeah.
I mean, he was
Yeah.
every time he screwed up a pass, he's going to each individual receiver, offensive lineman. It's on me. I take full responsibility. I got to play better. And he was getting fired up. I mean, he was pretty.
So you actually saw that on the Hard Knocks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They showed him. He was on there saying, I got to effing do better. That was my effing fault. Like, he was getting fired up.
Well, you know what, though? But that's a good sign. Because
Yeah.
there's that level of accountability. But and that's where sometimes these guys, they create the narrative that's a false narrative. That's not true.
Yeah, but also, Ed, it's a bad thing. And the rumor is that he told the coaches doesn't want to run as much.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's telling the team, hey, I messed up, my fault, but I'm not going to run to help the team out either. Like, I don't know.
When did he actually say that, or is this one of those?
That's the rumor.
That sounds like a rumor.
The inside line is that he said that he didn't want to run the ball as much due to fear of injury.
Well, here's the thing. Yeah,
Look at the play calling. I mean, here's the thing. He's a job. He's getting paid a lot of money to do his job. And if you walked into your job on Monday and said, "Yeah, I don't feel like posting my signs up to sell houses this week because I'm that good. I don't want to. That's not the real world.
Well,
You're getting paid a lot of money to do your job. You don't
houses without signs on the lawn, but go ahead.
You don't go to your boss and say, "I don't want to do this because I don't want to do part of my job because I don't want to get hurt."
Right.
I don't know.
I don't know. That doesn't sound like something Jalen would say, man.
No.
Well,
here's the thing. That could have been the narrative in the beginning of the season. That could have been the narrative in the beginning of the season.
That could also be a coaching decision that they don't want to get him hurt. They're not calling these plays.
Right.
It doesn't look like he's audibling out of anything.
He didn't have to last year. You didn't know what you had. Here's the not
He
having
had
the
like
benefit.
700 yards last year, rushing yards.
Yeah, but here's the deal: you had no preseason. And say what you want. When you use your first 2 games of the season as your measuring stick with the offense, and now you're bringing them in with no preseason, that's a problem. You don't get any live support. Now, they say they do it during practice or whatnot. I'm sorry.
Not the same.
It's not the same. Maybe I'm too old school or whatever. But my thought process is you have to have a preseason to warm these guys up, to get them ready for the oncoming season, and not wait till the game 1 and game 2 to get your offense right.
But in years past, how many trades? Sorry, Kerry. How many trades did the GM make during camp to fix needs? But now that there's only three preseason games and nobody plays, you don't really know what you need until game 2 or game 3.
Right.
Yeah, and the guy you're trading for is usually like these guys that are only playing against other third stringers and second stringers, so you don't really know how good
you
they
don't know what you
actually
got.
are.
Right.
Yeah.
But I will say this: preseason injuries suck, man.
That's true too.
Yep.
But you got to.
Like,
They got to have
nothing
some.
worse to me than a preseason injury. I hate them.
But
I
honestly,
freaking hate them. And training camp injuries, I hate them too. But preseason injuries, especially.
I disagree. If I get hurt in preseason, I can miss 2 or 3 weeks, not miss a game, to heal up. If I get hurt in preseason, the team can make a trade to get somebody to replace me. But during the season, now you got to teach this guy a new offense or a new defense. You got to train him.
I get that.
You're behind the 8 ball.
Right.
Yeah, because you got the trade deadline. You got plenty of time to act, but until the trade deadline.
Yeah, but the guy still has to get acclimated to everything else. Like, you're still 2 weeks behind.
Yeah, these guys got to prepare themselves too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They got to prepare to go in. I mean, even if they're not getting practice reps, get those. Work on it somehow. You know, don't just stand by and be like. And then when you get in there, be like Matt Pryor was. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's like that center for the Lions that retired, and he came out of retirement to help him, and he failed his physical this season. This was just like last week, I think.
Right. So, I mean, there's just so many things that you could learn in the preseason. But I get the fact that you don't want to get anybody hurt. But that when you're playing not to get hurt, that's when you get hurt. And that's the truth too. So I don't know. I just think that there needs to be a better way of preparation. And you know, not seeing, and if you're going 1-on-1s and drills and stuff like this, you got inexperienced guys with less experience that are in positions this year than you had before. You just are. I mean, you're younger. I mean, you know, it's just the way this thing worked out. Now, if we go to look at, you know, what the Eagles had over the last couple of weeks and how they were coming to play, and let's be honest, before the Lions game, Dallas looked pretty good.
Yeah.
You know, they did. I mean, you know, Dak was playing well. I know some people might not believe that I'm actually going to say that, but yeah, I know. Carrie, your eyes are hurting me. I see it rolling, but I just tell it how it is.
Yeah,
He was playing well.
Yeah,
the defense was playing better. They looked like they were fired up and ready to play. They were, and honestly, they came and looked. They looked pretty good. I actually thought they had a really good chance of beating the Lions.
It's nice.
I was happy they did.
Yeah, they ran into a very pissed off Campbell and his offense.
Yeah.
Yo, that boy Jahmyr Gibbs is special, man.
Yes, he is.
Special,
yeah, he's a good player. He's
one of the best running backs I've seen in a long time. I mean, he's just explosive.
He broke like 6 sets of ankles that night.
Yeah, he just tied Barry Sanders' record for most touchdowns before 24, and he don't turn 20. He don't turn 24 until like March. So he's still got like 4 more games to like shatter that record.
Yeah.
And what's crazy is he's not a big guy at all, but man, he's physical.
Yeah.
I was going to ask you guys. I mean, I haven't seen him run, but how does he compare to Bijan Robinson?
He looks faster than Bijan in my opinion.
Yeah, he's way fast. He's lighter too, though.
Yeah,
Bijan's a little bigger.
He's a power runner.
Right.
He's a little shiftier.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I saw. Well, then, they have Montgomery in the backfield along with him, right? With
yeah,
Montgomery's he's a beast, man. That guy, he was just
Yeah.
Dallas couldn't stop him. He was getting like 7 or 8 yards a carry. It seemed like
Yeah, he's
running
their
Yeah.
all
road grader.
downhill runs too.
Exactly.
I
So,
like running backs like that.
well, yeah, and so go back to the Eagles this week. They better find a way to put Tank Bigsby in the game, especially if they're trying to run the football.
Yeah,
You
Yep.
gotta keep him honest, even if it's a couple plays mixing him in
I
there.
agree.
Yeah, no, you have to like get the ball. He's a good A gap, B gap.
I
3
like
yard
Tank.
cut.
I like Tank, but sometimes I think the hype about him is a little much. But I would like to see him get more carries.
Well, the difference between him and Saquon, I mean, Saquon is a great guy with one step and go, but he's not even getting to that first step, and that's the issue. There's no separation on the offensive line, and that's why they've been getting a hold of him because too much penetration back there. So that's the one thing with him, and that's why I think with Bigsby, at least he just runs just because.
I'd like to see Shipley in there too.
Yeah, I like Ship. I just don't know if he's as powerful as the other guy, but
No,
He's
but
smaller.
yeah. I do see him down. I do see him in there on third down, so he just doesn't
yeah,
get the carries or anything.
yeah. I mean,
They've got to get back to getting Jalen Hurts to run the ball more. I think they'd be able to extend drives more with him doing that.
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, his rushing yards are like
history speaks
way
for
down this
itself.
year.
The past few seasons he's been able to do that. It's not a failed system for him. Let him run the ball.
And if you have a quarterback who can run the ball and does run the ball, it freezes your linebackers, doesn't let them bail out for pass coverage or crowd the line for a run stop. It really opens your offense up a lot. Even just the fear of that. There's no fear. There's no fear right now.
Also, I don't think he actually does get hurt much running because he's a smart runner. Like he knows when to slide. Like he doesn't take
It's
head
not
on
just
tackles.
that. He's tough, man.
Like
Hurts
I
is a tough
said,
dude.
that whole rumor of him saying he doesn't want to run, I don't buy it.
Yeah. Well, like I said, should be interesting. If we look at this game, the next game they got is on Monday, and they got the Chargers. What can you guys tell me about them? How the Eagles
Chargers.
match up
I
against
know
them?
Bobby Herbert or Justin Herbert might not play.
Yeah. Well, I know Jalen Carter's out too.
He's got a broken non-throwing hand.
Okay.
He had surgery. He had surgery on it. They put a plate in there, some screws to stabilize it. So it depends. So if he does play, he can't go under center.
Yeah.
So you can't take a direct snap like that, which means everything's out of the shotgun. So it kind of gives your defense a little bit of an idea.
It's questionable just now. I'm sure they'll wait until like game time to decide whether he's not going to play or not. Of course, that's how teams always.
And plus, the Chargers' offensive line is like devastated right now. Like, I think both of their tackles are out. I want to say one of their guards is banged up. I mean, I
heard they're not happy with Becton either.
Not playing well.
Yeah. He doesn't have Stoutland coaching him. He doesn't have Lane Johnson next to him, and he doesn't have.
Apparently, he's unhappy, and he's voicing it. Apparently, what they say.
He wanted that money.
Yeah, it's a shame because he was really happy here. So,
and I think Howie could have offered him a similar deal.
Yeah,
he could have.
Maybe not as much in the salary, but I'm sure he could have gave him some bonuses or something. Howie's good like that.
But I just don't know what their infatuation with Tyler Steen is. I don't know.
Well, he's cheap. He's a cheaper option, way cheaper option, and he did play decent as a backup. So this year just kind of proved that he's not a full-time starter quality player.
No.
Dude, Shanahan does the same thing with our center, Jake Brendel. Dude's awful. He's the worst center in the league. But when he got hurt and Hennessy, our backup, came in, offensive line was a road grader. Yeah. Like, I mean, McCaffrey's his rush per yards was up there. I mean, everything. And then when he came back, they put him in. It's just the production's down again on the run game. It's like Brendel is not great at all, but for some reason Shanahan thinks he's an all-pro center. So I get where y'all are coming from on that.
Yeah.
Hey, do you guys play the Rams again?
No, we split series with them. Our next divisional game is Seattle, and that's week 18.
Yeah.
And if we win that, we'll be 5-1 in our division.
Yeah, San Fran's coming on. I think a lot of people are sleeping on San Fran. So
Yeah.
I think San Fran's coming on. I think they'll definitely be a tough team to beat. Like I said, I don't know. Unless the Eagles show me something on Monday and they come out firing and all that other stuff.
So
I don't know. I tend to agree with Kerry on this one. I think that they need.
So, and here you go, Ed. Tyler Steen, difference between him and Becton. Steen still on his rookie contract, I believe. He's 25 years old.
Right.
Third round pick. He's making less than $1 million a year. And Mekhi Becton is getting $9 million a year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's your difference.
Steen was way cheaper. Not even close cheaper.
Yeah.
Yeah, and in the future, looking at you have to re-sign. The Eagles have to re-sign their cornerbacks. Who are both on their second and third year. You have to re-sign. Your draft guys from the last 2 years who you like.
Yeah, I forget who the Eagles picked up this year from the Texans, but then he wound up being a bust. Yeah, he wound up being a bust.
He was a former first-round pick too.
Yeah, they thought he was going to be the next Becton.
Yeah. Well, Becton was a tackle. Kenyon Green was always a guard. I kind of like that move where they move tackles inside. I'll
tell you what, as somebody to play tackle versus guard, oh my gosh, on pass blocking, guard is so much easier rather than
So if you get a good pass blocking tackle, like that's why I think they should have made Fred Johnson a guard over Steen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Lane was healthy.
Yeah.
I mean, now you can't, obviously, but
I think it might have been a mobility thing and what they tried to do in their schemes. But see, that's what made the Eagles great when they won the Super Bowl last time with Kelsey. I mean, that's what made they didn't win the Super Bowl with Kelsey, but what made them great with Kelsey and Juergens, you had two guys that could move.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. How often did the center pull?
They did win a Super Bowl with Kelsey.
Kelsey pulled a lot.
Yeah, that's the first
as the center.
Yeah.
You don't see that this year.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, like I said, they're not getting any push up front.
No.
They're not getting no double teams to the backers and all that stuff.
That's why I want to see more jet sweeps and stuff like that, man. It's not like we don't have the players.
Well, yeah, and they got to take what they're given, and that's one thing that so should be interesting to see how they do this week against the Chargers.
Creativity.
I think the Eagles win this week. I do. I think
when does Lane Johnson come back?
By the playoffs.
Yeah, playoffs.
Probably gonna save him for playoffs.
Yeah,
that's what I would expect. Because Fred's not
makes
playing
no
bad.
sense. No, because you got the Commanders for 2 games. I mean, you do have the Bills, and you got the Chargers.
The Commanders twice.
Right.
Commanders, man, I feel bad for their fans.
Yeah, we're bringing on a Commanders fan next Thursday.
Okay.
So yeah, he's actually he's in our group. His name is Brian Sinkoff. He used to be a play-by-play guy for Maryland, but I think he did for the Redskins back in the day too. But I don't want to misquote me. Don't misquote. But he's a big, huge Washington fan, and he likes
Okay.
So we could talk a little smack with him. But
so in other words, he's got a good voice.
Yeah, much better than mine.
Way better than mine. I got a voice.
Yeah, it's like my face. I have a face for radio.
Yes, you do.
Shut up, Lumpy. You're no better than me. Anyway. So, all right. So we covered those.
Stay
two
away
things.
from my drum set.
Speaking of Lumpy, Lumpy.
Yes,
Lumpy is running our brand new food segment today, Lump.
Yes.
We're going to talk a little about your cheesesteaks.
Listen, we're in Philadelphia. We're going to go right for the home run with cheesesteaks being the first thing.
Yeah.
So.
Are you going to mime with eating a cheesesteak, or what are you going to do here?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay.
Although I thought about bringing one on as a lunch.
Prop?
Yeah, but I don't really compare it to anybody else.
Look at that background. No.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you. So the
That's
big thing
nice.
in Philadelphia is everyone talks about Pats and Geno's, and people who are from Philadelphia say no, they both stink. And I always say that they don't stink, but they are the standard.
Right.
They're not the best. They're far from the worst, but they're a standard. You have to be there or above them to be considered a great cheesesteak.
Who's that?
Pats and Geno's. Now, of those two, I prefer Geno's, and I'll tell you why. Pats cooks their steaks and their onions on the same grill top. And no matter what, every time I go to Pat's, I get my whiz without, and I always get like one or two straight onions on there. And I'm not an onion person, but Geno's has a little wall between their onions and their steaks. So I never get a straight onion
when he eats his cheesesteak.
straight down. I'm a big fan of Jim's, formerly Chink's cheesesteaks. They're pretty good.
Right back, guys.
Tell you the best part about going to Jim's is it's a building, it's a restaurant.
Yeah.
So unlike Pat's and Jim's, where you're sitting outside, and Jim's you go inside and you can get a milkshake. You can get other things, and Pat's is increasing their menu. Tony Luke's offers everything.
But what about Skinny Joey's? You went there last week.
Skinny Joey's. The Skinny Joey's 2 weeks ago. You were there 2 weeks ago.
You were supposed to bring me something. You didn't.
I forgot to. Sorry, I bought it. I get it away there. They chop their steak up.
Right.
It's all chopped up. I'm not a chopped steak person. I like the slices of meat. It was good.
Oh, you're a steakum guy.
Yes, not quite steakums. It was good. It was really good. It's kind of neat. Joey Molino's there quite often.
Yeah.
And he sits there and kisses babies and shakes hands, and he's I'll tell you what, he's always a person of the people. He's doing his turkey giveaway there a couple weeks ago. Place is crazy packed. I go by there for work at least twice a week, and there's always, no matter what time of the day, people outside. I'll tell you the one I'm not a big fan of the mainstream guys.
Right.
Is Tony Luke's.
Yeah.
I know they're not Tony Luke's anymore. They're Nick and Jim's or something like that or whatever. It's always greasy. No matter what I do, I unwrap it, I pick it up, it's just always greasy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
steak's
what?
Yeah, Car.
I've actually watched Tony Luke's videos on how to cook a cheesesteak, and they use a lot of freaking oil, man.
Yeah. And that's fine on the grill, but you gotta dry the meat out a little bit. Like the rolls are always greasy. You pick up, it just, I don't know. I can taste the oil. I want to taste the meat.
There's a place at the Reading Market. Did you ever eat Gus's? I never had a Gus.
I have not, but I heard it was really
a
good.
lot of people rave about Gus's cheesesteaks, and the thing is, I don't know, they look a little greasy to me too. But hey, I don't know. So if you guys are going to Gus's, you could leave a review below because I haven't been there, but we'll check her out.
I'm running it down right now because I will go to Reading Terminal Market this week.
Yeah,
and I'll try Gus's cheesesteak.
Yeah, Ben, you've never probably been to the Reading Terminal Market, but it's actually, I don't know if you've ever been there, Carrie, or not, but it's right over there in
Awesome.
Philly. It's unbelievable. They have at least 40 or 50 like places to eat and stuff.
About 200 vendors inside.
Okay, I was a little off my
numbers. And most of them are food.
Where's it at?
Heaven, basically.
Yeah,
so
it's right near 30th Street Market. Yeah, am I wrong?
No, it's right by City Hall.
Right by City Hall.
Yeah, it's a block east and 2 blocks west or something like that, or two blocks south. Right by the Marriott Hotel. So it's an old train depot. We used to pull trains in, unload, and change tracks. It was getting ready to get torn down, and then in the 1970s, I believe, the city kind of came in and gutted it out and made it a marketplace. It is it's the largest. It's the largest vendor marketplace in the country.
Wow, I wish they had something like that in Atlantic City.
Yeah,
it's fantastic.
I'm telling you, go there. It's my first time. It was last year.
Really?
Yeah, it was unbelievable. I ate at the Amish place, and this was a cheesesteak place, but they had an Amish restaurant there. Oh my goodness, the food there was absolutely fantastic. And you could have so many things in that one place.
So Ben, there's a place in there called Beck's Cajun. I think it's Beck's Cajun Cuisine.
Right.
So having worked in Louisiana, It is the closest thing to Cajun food, to real Louisiana food that you'll ever have in the country.
How the heck are you supposed to make a decision in a place like that?
It's hard. For a
Yeah.
fat kid like me, it's really hard.
Yeah.
I'd walk around with a tray and be like, "Who's doing samples?"
Yeah. I hope you're like at Sam's Club or something. Be like,
There's- Yeah, there's butchers in there. I used to go make my meat cut for when I make beef jerky. There's cheese places, there's oil places, you get all the flavored oils. There's all kinds of different like food type stores as well as restaurants.
right.
Yeah.
And I've eaten a lot of them, obviously. And
I always said, trust the fat guy when you
I
want to
haven't
eat.
had too many bad meals, that's for sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I will
Man.
try Gus's this week. And listen,
Yes.
if anybody has any
Listen,
suggestions,
you want to go this week? You let me know when you're going.
I'll go anything you want to go in. Don't twist my arm.
Well, I'm thinking we go.
So
We'll
guys,
go over there. Yeah,
everybody watching, any suggestions, put them in the comments. We'll try them out.
we'll try it out. Yes.
They got a Tony Luke's in Atlantic City now too.
All right, we'll come,
Yeah.
we'll come down to you too.
So
White House subs is what. Atlantic
Oh,
City.
yeah,
Oh,
White
White
House.
House.
Everybody says
I love
because
White
it's
House
Atlantic
subs,
City
man.
bread. That's why.
Mhm.
It's a Formica Brothers bakery. It's a block away,
Yeah.
and I've been there at the White House, in line waiting to order, as you have a little push cart with cases of rolls stacked up right down the street to put them. Like that's how
Well,
fresh.
I'll tell you something about Formica Brothers in Atlantic City is Atlantic City has like the best artesian wells, so their bread and water is really soft.
Yes,
So
lot of good minerals in that water. In the water.
yeah,
Yep.
I used to get breads down in Brigantine, which is obviously really close to Atlantic City, and that was
yeah, pretty
the
much.
bread
same
was
place.
so good there. It was like
Yeah.
unbelievable.
Brigantine's
Oh,
like
man.
its own little world out there. There's only one
I
way
know.
in, one way out.
Yeah.
I'm a hamburger snob. Okay, and there's a place in Tupelo, Mississippi. I wish you guys could try it. It's called the Neon Pig.
Wait a minute.
And
That's like an oxymoron. You're going to a hamburger place called the Neon Pig.
yes, but they have a lot of things. But I'm telling you,
Oh,
their
yes,
burgers.
the ham.
Their
Okay.
burgers are out of this world. They do certain mixtures with the meat and stuff like that. You can have bacon bits put in your meat when they grill it. They have a full-on butcher shop in there. I
I'm
mean,
the
I've
only
seen
one
a
like
guy.
about the drool.
So if
Oh,
you-
dude, that place is amazing, man. And they serve it all on they don't have plates. They put it on sheets of these paper, brown paper towel things. You eat off of that.
Oh,
Nice.
man.
you remember
It's
Fuddruckers?
legit.
I know Fuddruckers was a chain,
Yeah.
but they had the meat grinder right there, where they should grind the meat right
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't beat.
No, I'm telling you
Yeah,
right
they
now.
grind it right there in front of you. They
That's
grill it
fantastic.
right there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's amazing. I wish y'all could try it, man. That place is addictive.
Road trip.
man.
Road
So-
trip to Tupelo, Mississippi. We're gonna go
Is
see
that-
it again.
Come on.
Find out
Not
if they're
taking my
on.
car.
All right.
See, they're on Gold Belly or not. Send us one.
Yeah, I'll
Say
send
what?
y'all-
Gold Belly. It's a company that does
Oh yeah.
restaurants all across the country.
Yeah.
And you can order them, and they mail, and they overnight it to other places. So I'll be watching the mail.
Yeah.
Feel
I'll
free-
send
feel free
you
to send
guys,
me
I'll send you
a-
guys a link.
And I will tell everybody this. I know there's so many Donkeys fans out there. If we go back to cheesesteaks, I know a lot of people. You probably love Donkeys because if you like that kind of steak, lump.
Yeah.
'Cause I've
I'm
been
not-
to the Donkeys in Camden. I've been there. All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give them
Donkeys.
another shot. Right, Donkeys. It's like, Donkeys is supposed to be
I thought
they
you were
did
talking
a-
about the Cowboys.
no, no,
They
they're
are
jackasses.
donkeys.
But seriously though, the
Or the
Donkeys in Camden was supposed to be the better. Obviously, they opened one up in Medford. I've been there. It's great atmosphere, great place. Don't get me wrong. I just can't get over the Kaiser roll. I don't know. I don't know.
A poppy seed Kaiser.
Yes,
That's their thing.
it was a good cheesesteak. Don't get me wrong.
Yep.
But to me, I couldn't get it out of my head that it was like a roast beef sandwich.
It's a
How about
sandwich.
those Wawa cheesesteaks?
What?
Carrie, you're insulting me. You're insulting us fat
Hey,
kids.
that's like eating like Wawa pizza.
Jesus.
Like another.
Wawa pizza is not bad. You don't like Wawa pizza with the
No.
pepperoni?
And throw them off the show right now.
Wawa pizza.
Yo, I'm a Wawa guy, man.
Oh golly.
Listen.
Wawa. Ben has no idea what we're talking about, does he?
No.
I
Cat-
take it it's a
It's a
pizza,
convenience store.
a pizzeria, or what is
It's a,
that type of pizza?
it's a convenience store.
Yeah.
It's a convenience store.
It's like
That's
going
like,
to,
They
that's
have,
like
like,
going
a
to 7-Eleven and getting
huge
pizza.
Well, I see where he's coming from, because there's some gas stations down here.
Yeah.
And
it's
Royal
called
Farms
Hunt's.
has really good chicken.
Well, it's called Hunt's Brothers Pizza,
Yeah.
and that is some of the best. I mean, to me, it's better than Papa John's. Like for a gas station pizza, it tastes better than Papa John's.
I like a Papa John's. The only thing I don't like about that, they got agita after eating at Papa John's. It's like, I don't know what it is with their acid or whatever, but I do like it.
no.
I
no,
like Wawa
no.
meatballs, okay?
No.
I like
Oh
Wawa
my God.
meatballs.
Jesus, Carrie.
Listen,
I like
Ah.
Wawa
Hey,
meatballs
listen,
with
he-
provolone.
I'll
and
give you
onions.
that. Wawa's, yes. If you just get it the way it's made or whatever, it's not
Sometimes you're
bad.
craving them, man. I don't know
It's
why.
not bad. It's like those
is.
cafeteria
It is what it
meatballs you
is.
get. You know what I mean?
Listen,
With the kid.
if I'm hungry, and I'm stuck. I have $3 to my name. I'll have it.
What was it?
Well,
like,
you got
when you
$3 to your name. You ain't buying anything at Wawa anymore.
yeah,
You
no
might get a
kidding.
candy bar.
Yeah, I'll tell you the best meal. And true confessions of like whatever. The best meal for cheap. What's your go-to best meal for cheap?
Taco Bell, I guess.
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell used to be
I don't know.
great. You can walk on Taco Bell with $5. Walk out 3 bags of food and a large drink and have change in your pocket.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
anymore. Not anymore though.
Yeah, me and my buddy went yesterday. 2 of us, $27, and we didn't
Yes.
even get anything. We got like
Ooh,
we
you
got a
kid who got ripped off.
steak and cheese burrito, 2 steak and cheese burritos, and a couple tacos and 2 sodas. $27.
So Ed,
Imagine
Ed,
having a small family.
Ed, you'll appreciate this, Ed. The best cheap meals we used to ever have was Jerry's Subs in DC.
Oh, Jerry's, yeah, sure. The Jerry's Pizza.
Jerry's, there's like 3 or 4 left.
Yeah,
But Jerry's Subs was $5 pizzas. Like the big
Were you Jerry's kids?
pizzas. No. Bucket of fries with like a big gulp glass of
Why you
French
insult
fries.
Jerry's kids?
They were fantastic.
I'm not.
No, you sold by calling them us. I'm saying.
Okay.
There's nowhere's cheap anymore.
No, I'll tell you. No, McDonald's. You get the 2 double cheeseburgers and a soda for $5. Come on, you can't.
I don't touch
I used
McDonald's
I
anymore.
used to get that for $3.
I mean, no
man.
wonder why you get inflammation and stuff like this. But I'll tell you what,
McDonald's
the dollar
hamburger
value
meat
meals
is nothing
doesn't
but
exist
Alpo
anymore.
smashed in the meat patties.
I can't eat McDonald's burgers.
No.
I can.
People
I
talk
was-
so
about
much for-
Taco
so
Bell
much for
tearing
that
your stomach
sponsorship.
up.
I
I'll
love
kill-
McDonald's.
I'll kill me a
McDonald's,
double
I'm
quarter
loving
pounder
it.
with cheese.
Hey, if they sponsor me, I'll eat a Big Mac every day.
Yeah.
I might not be able to live long enough to enjoy it, but
I used to like Burger King, the flame broiled thing. but
yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
did too back in the day.
I watched
Dude,
them
I
put
saw something
cheeseburgers
interesting
in
the other day.
microwave.
So I drive for a living, okay? So I was down in southern Alabama and I came across a small town, had an old school McDonald's, man. The outside play place with all the tree things,
Oh,
Ronald
sure,
McDonald
sure.
statues,
Yeah.
the old
Yeah,
school
we had
setup
one of
from
those
the 80s, man.
with the one arch instead of the
Yeah,
double arch.
they had,
Yeah.
dude, they even had the hamburger stools out there, man.
Yes.
Oh.
Really?
I was like, wow, you don't see that anymore. Everything's so modernized and everything looks
my
so.
childhood.
Yeah,
yeah.
man. Oh yeah,
We
it,
used to have-
it was
you guys
nostalgic,
remember
man.
a place called Burger Chef?
Oh my God,
Mm.
Burger Chef. We
You
got
know that?
guys going to the Burger Chef. Our football coach in college. That's what he used to say. He used to say that like he called guys like not in shape. That was like his favorite line. He goes, "We got guys staying up all night going to the Burger Chef."
And then
Oh, my
speaking
God.
of your college coach,
Oh look, we got comments, guys. Sean Spellman says, "Oh yeah, we'll get the we'll hype up Coach Duff in a minute, but he's going to be joining us." Sean Spellman. He's talked about Lumpy, the meat grinder, what the Eagles are going through.
he's a huge Giants fan.
And
Huge
he said,
Giants.
Wawa Pizza's like Jalen Hurts making a throw across the middle of the field.
Damn.
Garbage. Wow.
Ouch.
Did Spellman say that also?
And then
That was
my
like a
honey
double
says,
shot.
Wawa meatballs. Yes. So she likes, so my honey
All
likes
right, yeah.
Wawa
All right.
meatballs. And then Carmen's Hoagies. Sean Spellman, Carmen's Hoagies cheat meal will have a snack for tomorrow. And Sean
Yeah,
says,
Carmen's is good.
and
Best
Lumpy,
meatballs in the world, by the way. Maplewood.
he says, Lumpy, good luck with the show. Shave your beard. The beard looks like it's confused. That's awesome. Sorry, Lump. Don't mean to. Listen, he'll probably come at all of us, so that's fine.
We'll bring him on some night. He's a huge Giants fan.
Yeah.
I was going to
Yes, he
stop
has a
for
lot
it.
to talk about.
The Giants have nothing to talk about.
Exactly.
Wow. They got a pretty good young quarterback.
Well, they got to talk
They're
about
good.
who their next head coach is going to be.
Yeah.
Listen, the Giants are going to be good in a couple of years. They have a good quarterback as long as he keeps maturing, getting better.
Yeah, their
Right.
head coach is Mike Kafka.
Scatterbo comes back and he's back on track. Like they're on the right direction.
Is he putting his best foot forward?
He only has one foot to put forward right now.
You know who I was wanting to take the head coaching job up there in New York, though?
That's so bad. What?
I was wanting to see a Lane Kiffin Jackson Dart reunion in New York.
Ooh, that would be good.
Well, I'll tell you what about Mike Kafka. Eagles had him on a short list when they hired Doug Peterson, I think it was.
Yeah.
One of them.
Yes.
But Kafka used to be an Eagles quarterback.
Yes.
I
remember him. Yes.
I like him.
I liked him too. He was smart.
Yep.
I like him.
Yeah.
He's an intelligent guy. I think I'd like to see what he does over the next 4 games. See how it works out for them.
Yeah.
You know, I remember being down so bad, I was excited that we got Brian Hoyer as our starting quarterback at one time. That was our bad years, man.
Jimmy Garoppolo? Was that
was before him.
No, I love Jimmy G.
That's because you thought it was Jimmy Johns.
No, my problem with Jimmy Garoppolo is he's a wuss on the field. He plays scared. He basically handed Aaron Donald that football in the NFC Championship game.
Yeah.
Like, here, please don't kill me. You know,
yes.
He plays scared on the field. Like, if he gets hurt,
headlights. Yes.
Yeah, when he gets hurt and comes back, he plays so scared that he don't want to get hurt again. That man, he just went downhill, man. I figured
he did go downhill.
All he did was win.
Not with San Fran, right? I mean,
no, they went to the Super Bowl with him. They went to the Super Bowl with him.
I said not with that man. Sorry. Did I say something else?
What did you guys give up for Garoppolo? Did you guys give up a second rounder or?
I want to say it was a second round pick because
he was a third round pick, I believe.
I think he was. Because everybody hyped him up when he took over. You remember when Tom Brady was suspended for those first 4 games of that year?
Yeah.
Garoppolo came in and took over, and they went 3-1 with him. And I was like, it was the Patriots, guys. Calm down.
The Matt Castle disease.
I'll tell you what.
I mean,
Sean Spellman just threw one out there. He's been adding to the show a lot today. You're saying that neighbors Scatterbo Dart signing Waddle in the offseason, load up on cornerbacks in the stud offensive line. Rumors are Giants might get Jefferson in a trade. Mike Tomlin will be the Giants coach next year.
Yeah. How did you ever fire that guy?
I don't know. I love Mike Tomlin.
I like
him, but it's just I don't know. It's like they just idle, man. They idle in a good spot, but
I want to see Deuce Staley get a head coach job, man.
Oh yeah, that would be nice.
Because he reminds me a lot of Mike Tomlin in a way.
But he's just
his coaching style, like I don't know.
Staley's going to New York.
Yeah,
I like Tomlin.
Well, let's talk about coaches.
That sounds like a lot to ask for, though, to be honest.
Well, some coaching changes happened in the college world. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like Penn State got their new coach, and there's certain people are happy about that, and certain people aren't. Certain people wanted them to keep Terry Smith. He said he was doing a good job. He's a Penn State guy, bleed blue and white. And then they got where'd they get the coach from? Lump. Iowa State.
Iowa State, yeah.
Right. So they got him. What else we got, Ben? You got some other college news.
Well, I know James Madison's head coach went to UCLA, and then Tulane's head coach went to Florida.
Oh wow.
And some of the Florida Gator fans are ticked off about it. And I was like, man, he's a pretty good head coach. I mean, he was in conference, was it Sun Belt Conference with Tulane?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
No, see the guy that left Tulane in the middle of the season went right there.
no, I still think he's
No.
finishing up with
Who-
Tulane. Actually, they just won their conference title game yesterday.
Yes, they did.
Who was the guy that left? Was it LSU? There was something.
No,
There was
Brian
a
Kelly
controversy.
got fired mid-season.
Right.
They actually say
Dude.
Matt Campbell was Penn State. I'm sorry.
Lane Kiffin, man, he tried to. I don't know what he was thinking, but he approached Ole Miss with this like, if you guys let me finish out the season, when I leave, I will not poach your players.
How you
So naturally, that's going to piss off your athletic director. He's like, "Who are you? To say that? So there's like, man, just get out of here." They said that meeting was like,
That's today's college football, though.
yeah, it's very heated. And I mean, I figured he wasn't going to finish up with them. He's going to go straight to LSU, and
Yeah.
I mean, they offered him so much. I don't blame the guy for wanting to make more money for himself, but
Neither do I.
Grizzly LSU is a really good spot to coach.
Wait, hold on. Go back to the very beginning of this whole concept. Is the reason years ago that they never let a kid transfer when a coach quit was because they say he's a student athlete. Academics come first.
Right.
All about the kids. The kids, which is a bunch of crap. We all know that. But now you turn around, as a coach, you're still an educator. Ed, you're Dr. Ed for a reason.
Yeah.
You're an educator. And you coach in high school, as did I. Kids come first. Not the wins and losses, it's about the kids. You have a guy who took these kids for 4 years through college to grow a program to where they are, and he walked out on them. Don't tell me to walk out. He walked out on them.
Right.
yeah. Well, Brian Kelly did the same thing with Cincinnati.
Absolutely.
He had them. They went undefeated, man. I was hyped up for him. I was glad. I like to see underdog schools to do well. And at that time in college football, that was huge. You didn't have the NIL then.
Yeah.
For the University of Cincinnati, that was massive. And he left them high and dry before their bowl game. Take the Notre Dame job.
Something
And I
wrong
was
with
like,
that.
yeah, I was like, dude, Brian Kelly is overrated as a big program coach.
Right.
I mean, he's proven that he couldn't win. If you can't win anything at Notre Dame with their brand, and
I love Notre Dame's coach now. Love him.
yeah, I do too. Franklin's cool, man.
Yeah.
Ty Willingham.
Tyron Willingham, no, he's not.
You said Notre Dame, right? Am I wrong?
Yeah, but he's not there now.
Who's there now? See, I don't even know.
Right? Is it Franklin? Right?
It's Tyron Willingham was at Notre Dame 15 years ago, Ed.
No, wrong guy. Hold on a second. I told you that's why you guys are here to correct me.
No, Franklin's that young coach, man. He's like early 40s. He's really young. I think he's a player's coach.
Yeah.
They love him up there, man. As long as he keeps them winning, because Notre Dame's
Marcus
got
Freeman.
that.
Yes.
Yeah, Marcus Freeman. Yeah, Freeman.
That's who the guy is.
I was thinking Franklin. I don't know why I was thinking Franklin.
I wish I could project from my head to my mouth and be like, "Hey, that's the guy I'm talking about." But
I'm bad with names. I'll have the picture of the guy in my head, but I can't think of the name. I'm bad with names.
Me too. Darn it! All right,
I need to start jotting notes down.
You guys can make your comments below. Anyway, so no, Marcus Freeman. I think he's a great coach. I love what Notre Dame is doing. I never really loved Notre Dame back in the day, but I just think he's a good coach. The college football game, man, it's so much has changed. There's so many variables now. I mean, before, if you were a good recruiter, you get your kids, they would stay with you most likely 2, 3, 4 years, or maybe they would leave early to go to the NFL or something like this. But at least you can rely on your kids are going to be there. Try to build continuity. I mean, gosh, I would hate to have to recruit in that environment. Because, just keeping your kids there, the amount of money, the types of signing bonuses, and then also you got players that are making more than coaches at that level. Kids are so young, trying to keep them grounded. There's just a lot there.
Yeah.
So just a lot. But I think, I think Notre Dame's doing a good job. I mean, who we got that's going to win? I mean, Ohio State, Ryan Daly again, or yeah.
I think the winner of the Indiana game and Ohio State game is going to win the national championship this
I
year.
don't think Indiana. I think Indiana's good, but Indiana didn't play the same teams that Ohio State played this year. I think Ohio State will be. I think Ohio State's going to win, but you never know. Some other team might sneak up.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. The winner. I think the winner of that game is going to win win the whole thing. I do because Alabama. They're just. I don't know. I think they're a quarterback away. I'm not too impressed with Ty Simpson.
Right.
Georgia. Offensively, they're good, but they're not what they were before. But defensively, they're pretty good. So I think Georgia's going to edge that game out. But
Yeah.
I think Ohio State. I think if I had to pick one team right now, I'm saying Ohio State's going to win it all this year. They're just too deep in every position.
Yeah.
I agree. They're a hard team to cheer for.
Yeah.
Who's that? Ohio State?
Yeah.
How come?
They just committed, or they got a 5-star receiver to commit yesterday.
Well,
And
good.
I can't
Scherf's
cheer.
got a 5-star defensive end. How about that? Woohoo!
I can't cheer for teams that are money hungry. Like right now, the Big Ten, the SEC, trying to control college football. And don't be surprised to see those two teams leave the NCAA in the next year or two. Because it's turning into, if they don't get their way, they want their way or no way. They want to say how many teams get to go into playoffs. They would say how many of their schools get to go into playoffs. I think they're paying for college football.
Man, James Mariano's a huge.
If you think about college football right now, like the SEC and Big Ten are a big deal. In the 40s and the 50s, it was independence. It was Navy. It was Army. It was Notre Dame.
Yeah.
In the 70s, it was the West. It was the WAC and the Pac. It was SMU and Texas. It was UCLA and USC. And that changes every couple of years, like who the hot teams are.
Yeah.
So they want to dismantle the NCAA football for their good, but 10 years from now, it may not be their league anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
and I think. Go ahead, Ed.
No. I was going to say the top 25 right now. The first 5 teams, you got 3 teams from the Big Ten, and you got Georgia, who's SEC, and then you got Texas Tech, and I think they're the Big 12. So,
that was against the whole. I think what ruined college football for me was the whole conference realignment thing. Like Pac-12 has 2 schools. They turn into Big Ten. Basically, is all of them.
Yeah.
No,
I
Big
think
Ten had UCLA and USC.
Yeah, it's like I feel bad for them or the players more than anybody because UCLA and USC they have to travel more than anybody.
Yeah, well, Oregon now is in the Big Ten.
Yeah,
So
they got
Chip,
travel.
remember when
Big
Chip
Ten.
Kelly just kept drafting players from the Pac-10 or
From Oregon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He kept drafting
Everybody
Oregon
likes.
players, Stanford players.
He brought in who was a linebacker whose brother played for the Packers?
Oh, Casey
Yes.
Matthews.
Yeah, Casey Matthews.
Like is he an NFL linebacker? He's probably a
He
depth
played for the
guy.
Eagles for a little bit.
Yeah, like he's
He
probably
brought,
a
in
depth.
he brought in that guy from the Bills too, who's also one of his linebackers at Oregon. The guy he traded Shady for.
Yeah.
I forget his name.
Yeah.
But he didn't do crap with the Eagles.
No. I remember that.
Neither did Casey Matthews.
No.
Yeah.
Again, the guys like that
Casey
are
was out of his depth.
those guys are 10-year veterans as a depth guy, not as a starter.
Right.
Yeah. And he's a 4th-round pick, and you're starting him as a rookie.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah. So, talking about that, we're shifting gears, but just reminding me of something. Jahad Campbell. That's a problem right now with the Eagles. I mean, he's not playing.
Yeah.
I mean, sorry to go shift on you guys, but Jahad Campbell's not playing. You got Nakobe Dean came back.
Yeah.
You got him. Their linebacker core is stacked. Who do you keep and who do you get rid of?
I'd keep Dean.
I like Dean a lot, but his contract's going to come up, and when it does, Jahad Campbell's still good. Jahad Campbell's still going to be on his rookie deal.
Exactly.
But I do like Dean, man. Dean, I remember I wrote an article on Dean. He's basically the heart and soul among those Georgia boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's very instinctive too, man. Like wherever the ball's at, he's there.
Well, the problem is Jahad Campbell, the other position he plays is edge rusher, and right now Nolan Smith came back and you made the trade for the guy Phillips from Miami, and they're just playing better right now. He'll get on the field though. He's a good player.
It was to see. Take a look at that. We got a lot to talk about, guys. Before we go, because I know we've been pushed up against it a little bit. But next Tuesday we're coming on our show as a special guest. We have Mark Duffner, who was actually my football coach many, many years ago, but he was also in the NFL for over 25 years. He has a very unique perspective. Really excited about having him on. And now he's does a podcast with the Jacksonville Jaguars, but he was with the Bengals. He coached under Woody Hayes. I mean, there's so much information that we're going to be. So he's coming on with us next Tuesday at 7:30. A lot of questions. We're really excited about having him on the show. And, we can ask a lot of questions. And those of you guys that are in the audience, please feel free to get your questions together for Coach because, man, talk about a guy that has a wealth of football knowledge, great guy, players coach, huge success. So we're excited about that on our show. It's going to be next Tuesday night at 7:30 as we get this thing rocking and rolling. So that's going to be next week. Final predictions for the Eagles games, guys. I know we got for Monday against the Chargers. What do you got? I'm just going to go out on a limb because I'm just going by what's in my head. I say the Eagles 27-23.
I'm the Eagles 17-10.
Gary?
Yeah, I got the Eagles 17-14.
Okay. Ben?
I'll go Eagles 24-21. I think the score could go a little higher.
Yeah.
Maybe because Chargers right now lead the NFL with they got like 4 receivers over 500 receiving yards. So and if Herbert plays, I think it could get up in the 30s.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough without Jalen Carter.
Yeah.
We'll see Ty Robinson. Hopefully, will step up. He's been deactivated for half the games this season.
Yeah, I mean it's funny. They said that he's been a little bit of a disappointment for them.
Yeah.
So
they don't let Jalen Carter come off the field.
Yeah.
For one thing. So now they have no choice.
Exactly. See if they get
what
somebody
happens.
fresh bodies in there. That would be good.
Yeah. And he's fresh, man. He hasn't played. It's like he's not beat up at this point. So I don't think he hits the rookie wall. See what happens.
Carrie, I know we got Coach Duffner's coming on Tuesday. You got a lot of. I need you guys to go to straightshootersports.com and check out the articles that Carrie's been putting out for us. Absolutely amazing. Check them out because there's a lot of good information that's being shared. If you guys haven't joined our Straight Shooter Sports group, you're missing out. So it's NFL Straight Shooter Sports. You can contact one of us on your Facebook page to get in, or if you have received an invite, please join because there's a lot of great interactive going on there. You could like and subscribe on our YouTube channel as Straight Shooter Sports. So much, guys, going on. Really excited about Tuesday night. There's going to be a lot of great questions and answers for Coach, and let's have a great rest of your Saturday, and then enjoy the games tomorrow and on Monday. So,
go Birds.
Yep. Just remember, go straight shooter or go home. We'll see you guys.
Go Gus's cheesesteaks.
Yeah, cheesesteaks.
Like and subscribe.
That's